Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. We have a special guest today, somebody that's been on the program before, and we're having him back. It's Daniel McAdams, and Daniel has worked for me for a long time. He worked at the congressional office for almost 12 years. Daniel, glad to have you with me today.
Thanks for having me back, sir.
Well, very good. You came to work for me in 2001 and stayed with me to the bitter end until we left Washington. And, of course, I got out of town before you did. But while you were there, you were very much up to date and helped me a lot on keeping up with foreign affairs and defense issues as well as civil libertarian issues. But you came up with the idea of the Ron Paul Institute, and I thought it was a great idea and thought it would be good if we continued working together. And you've been the executive director of the Ron Paul Institute for Peace and Prosperity. So how's it been going so far? It's about a little over a year that you've been running that program.
Sure, it's been a little over a year and things have been tremendous. I had hoped that we would have gotten a positive response, but I was in no way prepared for the response that we've had. As a matter of fact, we've had to upgrade our server space 3 times now. We've had a couple of crashes, which is good and bad. It's good because it means that so many people are coming to the site that we're unable to keep up. Our social media is also going very fast. We have over 60,000 Facebook followers now, and they're very active. They like to comment. They're very happy to see that we're publishing a lot of things that you do. So we've really outgrown our expectations, and even our web traffic now. As you know, we're a very small organization. We're on a shoestring, but our website in terms of traffic is competing with some of the major players with far more resources than we have. So we've got a long way to go, but I'm really happy with what we have achieved this year.
Now, I don't need you to go over all the advisors and all the people who are helping us, but you can mention a few. But one of the goals that I've always had, and you've endorsed that, and you're using that same principle in the Institute, and that is trying to bring some people together, because there's nobody out there. Progressive Democrats, are supposed to be sort of anti-war and pro-civil libertarians and type. And tell us a little bit about how you have put some advisory boards together and executive board.
Sure. One of the things we wanted to do when we started out is draw from some of the things we did in the congressional offices, where we had a weekly luncheon when we brought in speakers beyond left and right to speak to members and give them a different perspective. So what we did is we brought a lot of those people onto our board to be advisors, to be academic advisors, and these include people that we've worked with for so long. Judge Andrew Napolitano is one of our advisors. Former Representative Dennis Kucinich is another one of our advisors. Flint and Hillary Leverett, who are excellent Iran analysts. They were in the Bush administration and are very powerful academics are on our board, and there are a number of them. So we have a broad range of people who are working with us and advising us on a day-to-day basis. So it gives us a broader reach beyond left and right, as we say.
Well, I think as time goes on, because you're doing a good job, I think there's going to be a much greater explosion of interest, because it's not out there. It's not on national TV. If you're looking for the news on certain events around the world, no matter whether you turn on the Republican or the Democrat station or the independent station, you're still getting the same stuff. So this is one of the reasons I think they come to the website that you're managing so well. But I understand that I finally got you to agree to move, and now you live in Texas. Does that mean you're a true Texan yet, or we have to wait a little while for that?
No, we're getting close. But no, we're down here. We moved the Institute down. Here's our big announcement. We moved the Institute down here late June, early July. We're getting everything up and running, and it gives us a fantastic opportunity to work more closely with our founder and CEO, to embark upon a whole different sorts of projects to really raise it up to a higher level. So it really is, it's great to be moved down here, and we're still moving in, but great to be here.